Alright, welcome back. Today we're gonna be doing a tuning video, and before we start, I'd like to say that I've rigged this Kraken with hardware that are really bad, as you can see. It binds like crazy. And the safe side is fine. But just to prove it, like my theories are true, I have took my original hardware, as you can see, and replaced it with pretty shit hardware, as you can kind of tell already. And the oil, I've just kept it there. I haven't lubricated it yet, to be fair, but there is some oil in these pivots. As you can tell by the sound, it sounds like shit. But also, another disclaimer is that the bushings I have on the Kraken are perfectly tuned. They are 0.05 millimeters thicker than the blade. So before we start, I'd like to say that when you're sanding bushings, do keep your sandpaper flat where you're sanding. If not, you're gonna have uneven sanding across the bushing. And also, if you don't have a digital caliper already, just buy one, bro. It's like only $12 if you're in America for like a digital caliper, and you can get like perfect tunes like almost every time, and save me too much time, bro. I'm just using it. So let's just start dismantling this. I guess I'm just gonna set the camera like here. Do not have anything to record this, just so don't mind me. Dismantle it, and as you can see, right, there's kind of a lot of clunk in there, and you can see that the washers are pretty fucked up. Yeah, they're gone. So the reason why it was binding so much on the bite side is because that these washers aren't exactly polished. Like as you can see on my original hardware that I've dismantled off, it is basically mirrored polish. As compared to this crusty looking shit, yeah, it's pretty gone. So there is multiple ways to fix this. The first way is by using sandpaper and actually polishing the washer, but I'm kind of lazy to do that right now, to be honest, so I'm just going to swap back to normal hardware. I was wondering how you polish your washers. Basically, right, you polish on both sides, so I'm going to start with the blade facing side. Just leave it on sandpaper, try to keep it as flat as possible to allow the surface to be as evenly sanded as possible. And what we're going to do is we're just going to move it softly like this. I'm not even like putting pressure down on it, I'm just moving the washer along the sandpaper. And just to let you know, this is 1000 grit, if you guys are wondering. You can use finer grit and it works better. And you can also use metal polish to polish the washers, but I don't have metal polish on me right now, so I'm just gonna do this method. I don't know if you can see, but as you can see, it's getting polished. I'll do it on the bite side. I'm kind of lazy right now, so I'm not on the bite side, the other side. Well, yeah, I'm kind of lazy, so before I actually assemble this thing, when you put on your washers, right, a lot of people, they don't really care about the orientation, but they do actually matter like a lot if like you want to get the crispy tune. So as you can see, right, this would face the blade. Like this side of the washer should face the blade, as you can see, and the other side should face the handle. So when you put it on the blade, it's quite hard to do on one hand. So this is the side I said it should face on the blade, so you will just face it to the blade like that. Same as the other washer before you assemble it back. Okay, so I just finished reassembling the Kraken, so let's just do a sound test real quick to see where we are at. You're bind on the safe side, but it's not gonna affect that much. Yeah, it's actually fine. As you can see, even with no oil, there's basically zero bind. Okay, there is quite a lot of play, to be fair, but you can clearly tell that the handles are way more free, which, as you can already hear by the sound without oil, you can really tell with oil that this is gonna sound amazing. So if not further ado, let's just oil this guy up. And so just another disclaimer, so to sum everything up, The washers must be polished for it to sound this good and for the handles to move this freely. Same as the pivots also being able to stop you from continue to screw when you crank it to the max. So like when you try to crank the screw to the max and like you reach the point where like the screw just stops turning, that's a sign of a good pivot, which allows you to get this sound. Enough further ado, let's lube it. I know I can open the lube water at one end, pretty cool, right? Here's some. Let the oil get all around that washers. Oh my days, it's actually quite hard to do at one end. Here's some. Ensure that the oil gets all over the belly. And I think it's slowly coming back to my original tune that I had. Yep, there we go. Also on disclaimer, I forgot to talk about play when like you tune it. So as you can see, there's a lot of play, right? But if you were to have a belly that's like perfect play, like for example, let's just say my opus, okay? Let's say perfect play, no play or anything. If you were to get the perfect play, right? Just to take note, perfect play wouldn't really sustain if you are flipping. So like example, like, I'm flipping, I'm doing whatever I want, I drop it, even on soft material. Let's say, oh, I keep messing up because I'm learning like quadruple scissors or some shit. Oh, I miss. Well, what actually happens is that since like the handles is being dropped on a surface, this will cause play to be widened. No matter like even if you drop it on a pillow or soft surface, it will still cause the play to get worse. Like as you can see right now, when it came out the box, yeah, like no play or anything, but now there's a bit of play because I can't do good tricks, so I keep dropping it on my bed. So if you wanna try to always have perfect play on all your bellies, if you want to maintain it, don't even flip it, bro. Because even if you drop it on a soft surface, it's gonna cause play to widen. So you take note of that. It's a pretty important tip that no one told me in my entire career of flipping. So yeah, just do take note of that when you are getting perfect play on a belly, on like any belly.